The gods had condemned Sisyphus to ceaselessly rolling a rock to the top of a mountain, whence the stone would fall back of its own weight. They had thought, with some reason, that there is no more dreadful punishment than futile and hopeless labor. His whole being is exerted towards accomplishing nothing. Myths are made for the imagination to breathe life into them. As for this myth, one sees merely the whole effort of a body, straining to raise the huge stone, to roll it, and push it up a slope 100 times over. One sees the face screwed up, the cheek tight against the stone, the shoulder bracing the clay-covered mass, the foot wedging it, the fresh start with arms outstretched, the wholly human security of two earth-clotted hands. At the very end of his long effort, measured by skyless space and time without depth, the purpose is achieved. Then he watches the stone rush down in a few moments towards that lower world, whence he will have to push it up again towards the summit. One always finds one's burden again. If this myth is tragic, that is because the hero is conscious. Where would his torture be, indeed, if at every step the hope of succeeding upheld him? The workman of today works every day in his life at the same tasks, and this fate is no less absurd. The absurd man contemplates his torment. His effort will henceforth be unceasing. If there is a personal fate, it is inevitable and despicable. Every person's existence is meaningless, for no matter what we achieve, we will die and be forgotten just as certainly as Sisyphus's boulder will roll back down that mountain. What if Sisyphus simply left the boulder at the bottom of the mountain? Then he would have expelled the only purpose from his life, the purpose he had given himself, the purpose of embracing his existence, however meaningless. Doing this would imply that he had recognized, even instinctively, the absence of any profound reason for living, and the uselessness of suffering. Sisyphus giving up on his task would be an insult to his existence. Life truly has no meaning. Life's absurdity requires one to escape this meaninglessness, to constructing their individual meanings, or through suicide. They told him, "Think not that you are in control here, but rather think that when you were, you served your own destruction." But he knows himself to still be the master of his days. He could stop at any moment, and the gods watch expectantly, hoping to see Sisyphus overtaken by his burden. But Sisyphus keeps rolling his rock in spite of them. The universe, henceforth, seems to him neither sterile nor futile. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. We must imagine Sisyphus happy.